Hey friends, welcome back to Cooking with DeeDee. Today we're making banana rum cream pancakes. You can see the ingredients there. I will also have them in the description of this video. Here's a little disclaimer. I am not an expert pancake maker. I usually avoid pancakes and let my boo bear make them for me. But oh well, we're going to start off today with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I've added in the baking soda, baking powder, and a pinch of salt. Next, you will add your cinnamon. Take your whisk and whisk your dry ingredients until they are well combined, as I'm doing here. All right, set that bowl aside, and now you're going to mix your wet ingredients. All right, take 2 large eggs. If you don't have large, then use 3 medium, but I'm using 2 large eggs. Take your fork and gently whisk your eggs, just gently. All right. Next, you want to take your buttermilk. Again, the measurements will be in the description of this video. And you want your sour cream. I did not use low-fat sour cream. I used full-fat. So, if you're having an aversion to full-fat, go on and use low-fat. And I'm using this recipe as a trial because I've never made these before, okay? So I'm experimenting and I'm using my family as guinea pigs today. All right, 1 teaspoon, as you can see, of some vanilla extract or flavoring, whatever they call it. And take your fork and whisk your eggs, your buttermilk and sour cream with vanilla flavoring together. And this is my secret ingredient. It's imported banana rum cream. It is delicious by itself. I got it from Jamaica when I traveled. So there, you've learned my secret ingredient. I also use it in my banana nut bread. All right. Generally, most people put 1 tablespoon of sugar in their pancakes. I'm going to go on and add 2. Take your whisk and whisk that into your dry ingredients. And honestly, it should have been done when I first whisked my dry ingredients, but I almost forgot my sugar. All right. We are getting ready now to add our wet ingredients into your dry ingredients. And I'm doing everything by hand. I'm not going to use an electric mixer today because I don't want to over mix my dough. As you can see, it's a little dry, so I did add some more buttermilk to make it a little moist. My goal is to have some nice, thick, fluffy pancakes, so we'll see how this turns out. It won't be runnery, that's not a word. It won't be runny. Sorry about that. It's kind of thick with a few lumps. That's how you want it. All right, on a stove on medium heat, not medium high, medium heat, you want to melt your butter. I actually use butter and a little bit of avocado oil. And this is why I'm not an expert with pancakes, because I tend to lightly burn my pancakes because I'm in a rush. But I'm going to try and go slow. So my boo bear says it's all in the temperature of your skillet. So don't try and rush the process. I'm using a ladle, a small ladle of batter. I'm going to try and get 2 pancakes into this cast iron skillet. You want to make sure that your skillet is hot. And generally, pancakes should cook 3, no more than 4 minutes on each side. And as you can see, my pancakes are running into each other, and I don't want that. I don't want a big blob, so I'm going to use my spatula and hold a little space there for about a minute so they can form their own shape separately. All right, as you can see, a little bubbles. Generally, you should see more bubbles, but I'm afraid my burner might be too hot, so I'm going to go on and flip them over. And yeah, it's a little toasty on one side. I should have pulled out my pancake griddle. Maybe I would have done a better job of not having them too toasty. But I like them toasty on the end. It reminds me of old school pancakes. They're nice, thick, and fluffy. All right, now it's time to make your banana rum cream sauce, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You add your butter to your skillet that's been cleaned out. Let it get hot, melt it. And like I said, I am creating this recipe on the fly, so I'm using some brown sugar, and I'm just about out. So you don't see me do this, but I did go on and add some raw sugar. I'm using some Eagle brand condensed milk. And I've added some banana rum cream, just a tablespoon, because I don't want it overbearing. And I'm adding a little bit more butter. All right, and I'm doing a lot of I'm sorry about that. My camera is acting up, so I'm going to have to switch. As you can see, it's kind of fuzzy. I used my son's camera. He's visiting this morning. That's actually why I'm cooking breakfast. But I added some rum cream, a little bit of water, and I kept whisking the sauce until I was ready to pour it over my pancakes. And there you have it, banana rum cream pancakes. Hope you like it.